Maximize a Moment, the show is dedicated to helping business owners dramatically improve their bottom line with our weekly profit maximizing tips that you can use now. You would think after I use the same intro, you would think I would have it memorized by now. I'm your host and coach, Wayne Belial. I'm also the founder of a local CPA firm that works with business owners to help them make more money and keep it from the more of it from the IRS, all legally. Like I said, we love our clients. I say this every week, love our clients, but we don't want to share a jail cell with them. So far, legally, we've saved our clients well over $7 million in the last 5 years. All right. So, tax planning season we just ended. And truthfully, we're going to do tax planning season different. We're probably going to do it pretty much all year. It's just at the end of the year we fine tune stuff. Anyways, in today's video, we're going to continue what we started last week where we talked about, we're talking about increasing sales. So, the 10% formula for increasing qualified leads. We did that last week, so you might want to watch that. This week, we're going to talk about those converting those leads into paying customers. Okay, your marketing worked. They showed up. They emailed you. They called. Whatever. How do you make sure they become a customer? But first, support for today's show comes from Profit Maximizing Publishing, which published my book, The 90-Day Profit Reset, which shows you how to gain your independence from reduced cash flow, shrinking margins, and an evaporating customer base. In this book, you will find chapter after chapter and idea after idea about how you can turn around your business and reset your profits from red to black in 90 days or fewer. Every entrepreneur who is making money will benefit from my book. By learning how to make even more money. Anyways, I went fast on that. I apologize, man. I'm running crazy. Was just jumped off the phone to get here. So, like I said, last week we talked about the. We're kind of walking down the steps of the profit formula. All right, the profit formula, like I said last time, I have it here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. So, when I'm coaching, I work right down the profit formula. And the profit formula starts with, okay, qualified leads. And I want to have a 10% increase in qualified leads and a 10% increase in the conversion of those leads into paying customers, which is what we're going to talk about today. Then have a 10% increase in the annual sales amount per customer. We're going to do that next week. And then add to that a 10% increase in customer retention. Let's not use more. All right. I'm sorry, I missed one. A 10% increase in referrals from current customers. I do those 5 steps and try to get a 10% increase in each one of those areas. I'm going to have much more than a 10% increase in sales. I've seen that be well over 100%. The rest of the formula that I look at is a 10% increase in efficiency due to improvements in systems and training so that we get the work out quicker and more accurately. Sorry, let me turn the phone off. I'm glad. Told you I was jumping on here and didn't do the stuff I normally do before I get in, so I'm getting interfered with. And then finally, a 10% decrease in product cost, overhead cost, and income taxes. If I work on those 7 areas, all right, I am now almost definitely, not almost, excuse me, every time I've worked with a customer or a client in those areas, they see dramatic increases in profits. It's that simple. So, how am I, I do my marketing. It really bothers me. If you do the marketing, company will spend a lot of money on advertising, and then I walk into their store and nobody helps me. How many times we've all had this? Walk into a store and a retail store, and you feel like you're interrupting the private life of the people that are supposed to be helping the customers. Or you send an email and you don't get a response, or you call and you don't get a response. All right. Look, I understand, and people need to understand. Yeah, we're busy. I answer phone calls once a day, sometimes not even until the next day. All right. Emails, we try to answer as fast as we can, but I get buried in emails. And I do those once every day or two. I have somebody on my staff that looks for something that's an emergency from a customer. So yeah, get it. I mean, things like that happen, but never hearing. All right. Your marketing did everything and you dropped the ball. All right. So how do you change? Or I walk in to get a problem solved and nobody there knows how to solve my problem, which leads to the first thing that you need to do is make a list of what your ideal customers really want when they buy from you. What hassles are they trying to avoid or alleviate? What satisfaction are they trying to acquire? And make sure your sales staff knows how to approach your customers. That's key. Your sales staff should be able to needs to be trained. And if you're a sole person, that's you. If you're it, like I was it when I first started, and a lot of times I'm the one taking the phone call, um, deciding whether to take that person as a client or not. So if you're it, then you need to be able to know what is it that is causing them pain. Why are they taking the time to pick up the phone, email you, call you, text you, stop by your brick and mortar place to make a purchase? What is it that it's trying to do? And if you can't get that across, then you're going to have a problem. The second thing you need to do is you need to be able to educate your prospects, because educated prospects become customers more often, and educated customers buy more. Use blog, product videos, resource centers, ebooks, and other items to keep them informed. If you have a somewhat complicated product, you might want to do a video on it. Have a client that sells medical supply company, High Door, and she watches a lot of these videos, so I don't know if she'll catch this one, but I thought I'd say hi anyways. Um, Sometimes some of their products aren't all that self-explanatory, so they have gone and made like a bed lift. How does it work? And look, I remember one of the videos they did. They had one of the daughters who's not that big, picking up the father, who's obviously bigger than the daughter, easily with a bed lift and explaining it. Because to me, when I looked at it, it looked like something from a 15th century Inquisition torture factory or something. All right. Next thing, but remember, educated prospects become customers more often. So don't be afraid to put in product explanation videos and explain it. Also, put in videos that explain how, hey, we had somebody come in, they had this problem. This is how we helped them, because somebody watching might have that same problem. All right. Create a lead magnet that will entice your perfect prospect to request additional information about your products and services. Um, something that you're going to give them. A lead magnet is just something that exactly that. It's a magnet to attract leads. So it could be something you put on your website. Hey, um, we're doing text planning right now. Click here and we'll send you the top 10 tax saving tips. I don't do it anymore, but I used to do something like that. But it still might work for you. It's just I didn't need to do it anymore. Make it easy for your customers to buy from you. I love walking into a place that says no checks, no this, no that, no that. Well, you don't want my sale? Yeah, that's basically the message they're sending me. So review all your sales procedures, eliminating all your sales killer. And what's a sales killer? It's anything that makes it harder for your prospect to buy from you. All right. I mean, this is dumb. I'm a hockey fan. Okay. And they're having an all-star game, and it says here, click here and you can vote. I'll click and vote. It doesn't work, or it's not that simple. So I'm not going to bother. Well, okay, wasn't really going to buy anything from them, but if you have a web sale, or if you make it so I have to jump through a bunch of hoops to buy something from you, not going to happen. Train your staff regularly. Well-trained employees sell more. Simple as that. I mean, if you want to look at it, I'll sit down and look at when the owner goes out and sells a customer, and any of their employees go out and sell a customer, and then I'll look at the average basket size. I mean, average ticket size, whatever you want to call it. 9 times out of 10, if not 10 out of 10, can't remember one where this wasn't true. The owner's doing more. Why? Because they understand their product, and they know if they buy this, they also probably need this and that. All right. Or this one, the cheaper model, yeah, it's a good product, but it doesn't really solve your issue as well as this product. All right. Provide scripts to ensure that the company gives a consistent message to all prospects. The script should include a list of powerful questions designed to identify the prospect's needs and to invoke emotion. People buy with emotion, justify with brains, with logic. Okay. I already went through this one. Use product videos. Make sure the product video demonstrates how that product will fulfill the prospect's needs better than any other option out there, including doing nothing. Make it easy for the customer to pay. Mobile devices and applications have made it exceedingly easy for small businesses owners to accept payments. So make sure you do accept everything. I tell people, well, do you accept American Express or Discover or whatever? I tell them I accept everything but your firstborn child and your puppy. Maybe the puppy if it's cute. I have a firstborn child. Don't really want another one. Too old for that. Manage. All right. Next thing, manage your prospects' expectations before, during, and after the sale. More customers change providers because they felt they did not receive something they thought they should have received. Review all your marketing activities and prospect interactions to be sure that you are delivering on your promises, both stated and implied. All right, that's a key one. All right, because that's key. If you don't manage that expectation, that's where you're going to get people returning products or giving you 2-star reviews or whatever. Reverse the risk by offering a solid guarantee. All right. The example I use, LL Bean used to have, I think it still is. If you're unhappy with any of their products for whatever reason, return it and you get a refund. Can't get much better than that. Why is that important? Because the main reason I may not buy something, I may be real close to wanting it. There's a risk here. What if I don't like it? Then I got to return it. How hard is it? And I may use it for a couple months and the stupid thing breaks. I mean, I remember having a pair of slippers from them that I wore for like a year and they came apart. And I sent them a picture of it and said, hey, is this supposed to happen? And they said, just send it back. They sent me a new one. I've worn the darn thing for a year. You can't beat that kind of guarantee. Yes. Does it get abused? Probably. I wasn't expecting a refund. I was just like, hey, just to let you know this happened. Is it supposed to? And they're like, nope, not supposed to happen. Here's a new one. All right. Finally, provide social proof with testimonials, Facebook likes, LinkedIn endorsements, media articles. Social proof is important because prospects are taught to distrust advertising, but are much more willing to believe what others say about you. Okay, look. Another thing that happens is I convert a lot of people into leads. If you're selling a service, it's a little bit harder. All right. Because I can say, yeah, we do tax planning and we help you. What did I say at the beginning? We help our clients make more and we help them keep more. Okay. My clients like, prove it. All right. So when they come in and see us, yeah, that's why we have the book. All right. And we're planning on coming out with a second one this year. That's why we have this. A lot of CPAs have it, but they don't have this. That's why we have this YouTube channel. That's why we have the blog. All right. So look, we've been doing the blog for 10 plus years. Well, started in 2010. All right. YouTube channel. Man, we're basically putting stuff up, but we really kind of probably got serious about it 2-3 years ago. But there's social proof. All right. And then we have on the tax planning side, we show them our model. And normally we're getting it from clients that are out there, but also we just ask, when's the last time your tax preparer gave you an idea on how to cut your taxes? You'd be amazed. 95% at least of the time they're like, it's never happened. All right. So again, proof of what you're saying. I thought this was going to be a fast one, but I still ended up going 13 minutes. So, hey, until next time. Well, next week, like I said, be here for this. We're going to talk about how to increase referrals from current customers. All right. Notice everything I'm talking about right now doesn't cost money. The things I talked about last week, this week, next week, I'm not talking about a lot of money being spent. All right. Marketing is the best place to market is to your current customers because they already know you, like you, and trust you. All right. Well, hope. Otherwise, you're not doing a good job. Hey, until next time, this is Wayne Belial saying, let's make this our most popular, most profitable year ever. And popular, why not? Have a good one.